Well, welcome everybody. It's me, GSD, and I'm playing Consumed. This is a browser-based point-and-click text adventure game that I saw on itch. It's by Peanut Panda. There's not much description to the game, so the best thing I can do is just get into it. So, I'm gonna enter my room. You find yourself in a room. Look around. What? This is pretty cool. You're standing in the middle of an unremarkable room. You don't recognize it, and you don't remember how you got here. You have a slight headache. You feel as if you could use some fresh air. Don't open the door, open the window. No. Close the window. As you attempt to open the window, you notice there's a figure standing outside. You can't make out any details, but it seems that it's looking right at you. You take a step back and refrain from opening the window. Yeah, see? You gotta check. You open the door, you can't see shit! Okay, sit down for a moment. Look at the table first. We gotta inspect our surroundings. What's on the table? There's a key. You notice a small key on the table. You pick it up. You wonder what it opens. Could it be the door? Swallow that dang key. Ain't nobody coming in here. I'm sorry. I ain't letting it happen. You're not sure why, but you feel compelled to, as if you were being manipulated by a higher force. You put the small key in your mouth. As you feel it finding its way down your throat, you can't help but think about what it was for. It probably unlocked the door. You live out the remainder of your days within the confines of the room. You have reached the end. Hey! Sadly, you have not fulfilled your true potential. You have failed. Enter the room and try again. Okay. Alright. What happens if I just do nothing? You still find yourself in a room. Do nothing. I just wanted to see what it did. Okay. If I try to open the door, it's probably gonna say it's locked, right? Open the door. And we did. As you attempt to open the door, you faintly hear a scratching sound coming from the other side. As you move closer to the door, the noise becomes louder. You take a step back and refrain from opening the door. Check your pockets. Creepy. As you try to compose yourself, you feel something in your shirt pocket. You take it out. It's a picture of a family of 4. You wonder how it ended up in your pocket. Rip the picture in half. Put the picture on the table. What the what? You put the picture back where you found it, on the table. In the meantime, your headache has gotten worse. You grasp your head as a sudden sharp pain moves through your skull, as if a knife had been plunged into it. Your vision turns red until you finally see nothing but darkness. You succumb to the room and become a part of it forever. You have reached the end. I have not reached my full potential, though. Okay, I'm gonna pick the ones that I think are the right ones. So we're gonna look around. It's a room. We're stuck in a creepy-ass room with a creepy-ass thing outside, and we do the wrong thing, we're gonna end up bleeding from our face. So I gotta pick the right one. We're gonna open the window. You check the window. We see the creepiness outside. We don't wanna go out. We're safe now, for now. We're gonna look at the table. There's a small key on the table. You pick it up. You wonder what it opens. Could it be the door? Use the key on the door. You are not supposed to leave. You put the key in the lock and turn it. You feel as if something is blocking the key. As if there is someone on the other side that is not allowing you to leave. A piece of parchment slides in from under the door. As you read the ominous words, the key breaks. The only way out is now closed forever. You live out the remainder. God dang it! No! I haven't reached my full potential. So going to the door might have been the correct response. Alright, we're gonna... What happens if I open the window and just sit down? Okay, I see the creepiness out there. I know there's something wrong outside. We're gonna sit down for a moment. You sit down on the only chair in the room to gather your thoughts. You try to remember how you got here, but your mind is blank. While you're thinking about whatever it is you just saw outside, you hear a sound. Someone is knocking on the door. We're not supposed to leave the room. That was the thing, so we're gonna wait it out. Okay. You ignore the knocking and wait for it to go away. The seconds seem to last forever. You start to lose track of time and space. Are you hallucinating? Is this room real? Is this even real? Your mind is playing tricks on you. You don't feel like yourself anymore. The walls are bleeding now. You watch the blood trickle down from the walls onto the floor. You are unsure if something has been triggered, but suddenly the door swings wide open. We're not supposed to leave the room. Drink the blood. As you drink the blood, you slowly start to forget who you once were. The more you drink, the harder it becomes to remember. The blood invigorates every fiber of your being. As the old you is dying, a different you is emerging. One that can only think of consuming, a pure and beautiful being, lusting for blood. You have achieved what few others before you have achieved. You have fulfilled your true potential. You were destined to become this, a beast of darkness and instinct. You have reached the end. Congratulations, you have fulfilled your true potential. Oh, cool. So what, yeah, let me look around. Let me see here. If we open the door... You're standing in the middle of the room. I'm gonna open the door. You hear the scratching. As you attempt to open the door, you faintly hear scratching. Sit down for... wait, no. Check your pockets. So we're gonna see the picture. We're gonna put the picture back. Did you try to complete... Okay, we're gonna rip the picture in half. Where's this random ass blood coming from? As you rip up the picture, blood comes pouring out of it. It runs over your hands and drips down onto the floor. You are unsure if your action has triggered something, but suddenly, the door swings wide open. Maybe it was just the wind. Walk out the door. You're not supposed to leave. You are not supposed to leave? You walk out the door and leave the room behind you forever. You never found out how you got there or what the purpose of the room was. Although you escaped, the room has never really left you. There was always a feeling of unease you were never able to get rid of. A feeling of always being watched. You live out the rest of your days in mediocrity until you finally die of old age, alone and decrepit. Reach the end. I have not reached my full potential. Enter the room and try again. I just want to see like all like the different parts you can get, all the different paths. We're going to open the door, but I'm going to drink the blood from the picture. That's what I'm going to try to do. Blood comes pouring out, runs over your hands and drips down onto the floor. You are unsure if your action has triggered something, but suddenly the door swings wide open. Maybe it was just the wind. Drink the blood. As you drink the blood, you stir... Okay, this is like the same one. Well, everybody, that's Consumed. Really short and sweet. However, I actually really like this. I haven't played, I never grew up with this type of game, the text adventure. This is my first time really playing one, kind of like this, but this one was still a little more illustrated. I don't know if they were like that back in the day, but I had a lot of fun with this. This was really creative and really fun, and it was just the right amount. It's like a nice bite, a snack of a game. But anyway, let me know what you all thought. I thought it was really cool. So, if you'd like to check it out for yourself, I'll have a link in the description below. And I'll see you all next time in the next game.